Yes, sir. Live that SINY, Karasta Music Records, Raggies, Manifest Kadose, Dreddz, coming through with some good interviews. Live that SINY, live that SINY in New York, yes, I.
Hey, welcome back, welcome back. Dreddz, your host, LiveThatSINY, back with another banger. Got a special guest here. Please introduce yourself because I don't want to mess your name up.
Okay. My name is Lyric Levita. I'm an artist from Brooklyn, New York. You know, just trying to share my music and get it out there.
All right now. And how long have you been doing that? Can you hear Kenny? Oh, just bring it closer, yes.
I've been writing music since I was young, since I remember walking. Like my mom has always been into music, so like being around her, listening to music, and she used to write her poetry and whatnot. I just be in the background listening to the beat, writing my own little songs to it.
Okay. Because we're going to meet your mother, too.
I
They
can't
told
wait
me
for
she
y'all
was a
to-
momager.
Yes.
She don't seem like a momager. The momager seem like they just push the kids there, like, hurry up, get up there, safe.
She's a good one. She's a good mama.
She seemed down to earth.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? My first time meeting her, and I was like, very nice.
Yeah, I love her. She's the best.
Oh, okay. So you got her here, you know what I'm saying? You can let her know, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't always have to wait for Mother's Day or Father's Day or birthday, you know what I'm saying? To tell people how much you appreciate them.
Well, Mom, when you see this, I want you to know that I love you, and I'm so grateful to have you as my mom.
All right.
Thank you.
Snap, snap, snap. So, on that note, before we go any, are you an only child or do you have siblings?
No, I do have siblings. I have three siblings. I have two little sisters and a baby brother.
Oh, okay. So you're the oldest?
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
So you gotta represent.
Yeah.
All right now.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's fun, and it's like you got to choose between when to be a mom, when to be the second mom, and then when to be the cool older sister. But I mean, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
I mean, how many years behind you are they?
So like my mom kind of had us 4 years apart, so it's like my little sister is 4 years younger, and then my little sister before her is 4 years younger, and then my baby brother, she had 4 years after.
All right.
Yeah.
Sound like you planned that out. But my youngest sibling is 14 years younger than me, and I had that similar, but it was like, that's your kid? Because I'm a teenager. It's wintertime when he was born. Didn't come out. I had to babysit him. So they're like, that shit. When spring came, they're like, that's his kid. So I had that experience, and I know how it could be having to get them to do what mom said they do.
Don't want to listen.
Yes. Give you a hard time. I feel you. Now, back to your music. What kind of music do you specialize in or like to make or?
I think that like I get questions like this a lot, and when I go to answer it, I just be like, I'm still kind of figuring it out as I'm just starting as a artist, but I can see like I do R&B, I do a lot of hip hop, I rap sometimes, and I'm trying to figure it out, because if you could put a jazz beat or a classical beat in front of me, and I'll still figure out a way to do something to it.
How about if I beatbox? You just... Oh, okay now.
I can't freestyle. I'm still learning. I'm trying to perfect my craft.
Okay.
But give me a pen and a paper, and I'll write something for you.
Right. And have you wrote for anybody else besides yourself?
No, I something in me has wanted to, because it's just like I feel like I could write for people. Like I hear some things. It's like I'll be wanting to teach people and just like, okay, look, let's do this, let's do that. But I mean,
that's how a lot of people start out in the industry. Like it's so hard to get put on, so they usually have them write in the background, like Neo. There's a few of them that they had to write first for people, and then they came out and made it big. So
right. I mean, we'll see how it goes, but I haven't done that yet.
But the money is good. Okay?
I bet it
Yes.
is.
They go platinum. Guess what?
Yeah,
You get
you
all
get the
money. Yeah.
because you in the credits.
Yes, you wrote it. So
That's cool.
just don't get discouraged. Just keep up the good work and just let us know a little bit more about this writing because you didn't have a favorite style, but I would like to know what do you enjoy singing the most and writing the most? Like, is there a certain genre that?
Okay, well, to say, okay, I feel like when it comes to writing, I definitely like, I love to sing. So it's like, I'm still figuring it out. I kind of like, it's like, I write whenever I hear a beat, and most of the time I hear like R&B, like hip hop, maybe sometimes drill, sometimes whatever I hear, and then like once I start writing to it, it's like either I find a melody and then I just start singing, or I start rapping, and whatever the words when they come together, and then what I write about most of the time is I think I see myself as an empath, so it's like when people tell me stories and stuff like that, I feel it. Like I connect with them on an emotional level. So it's like I take all those feelings from me, from other people, from stories, from different things, and I kind of just like make a story and just write it down and put it in a song.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you clarified that up because I'm also like that. Like people just come around me and I just feel what they're going through, or something that's bothering them or whatever. I just feel it naturally. And it's not too many people like that around these days, okay? You got people ready to kill themselves standing next to you and everybody else is just not concerned. Right.
Yeah.
Don't even see it. So it's a very good quality to have. But what my original question, what music, like when you sing it, it just makes you feel the most?
What do you mean?
The most happiest, the most joy. Because that's what's going to be your favorite type of music to sing. You could be able to tell from when it's time to sing it and then perform as opposed to it's a song you don't like to sing and they like, sing that one, that's my favorite song, baby, sing it for me. You're like, oh boy. Right. So
okay, well then if that's the case, I like the upbeat songs, like upbeat songs, and then with a story. Like I tend to write stories in my music. Okay. So it's like the beats with like the bass and the high. It's just I don't know how to explain it, but
I mean, not that it's take this comment the wrong way, but with the purple hair, I know you need that excitement.
Yeah.
I know you need that flavor. You know what I'm saying? I just know it. So
yeah. I love the energy. Like I like if I'm on stage and one of my favorite songs is probably like a hip hop beat with the it makes you bop your head and just like that's my favorite type of music.
Okay, because we're gonna find out. Just not today. Like my fans might be a little bit, well, my viewers. I ain't even gonna say fans. They might not like me, but they're gonna be a little bit upset because when they first see you, they want everything. They want a one-stop shop, but they're gonna have to wait on this one because we're definitely gonna bring you back and bring all the songs this time.
Definitely.
Okay? We got a whole hour for all of that right there.
Okay.
But back to your interview here. The next question I was gonna ask you just really went over my head. But we have your mom here. Has she wrote any songs for you?
No, but she has definitely been there while I write my songs, just to know, just to spot and make sure things don't sound bad. And if it does sound bad, she'll let me know. Okay. And she gives me ideas.
Oh, okay. So she's a collaborator with you.
Mm-hmm.
Is she your only collaborator, or?
For right now, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And tell us more about these shows, because you just mentioned you was on stage.
Yeah. I did my last recent show was DJ Magic's car show, and I did a unreleased song.
Was that here or Florida?
No, it was here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, that performance, I'm still perfecting my craft. So
where can they find that performance at? Because we ain't gonna cheat them that bad. At least they could go look for something. Is it YouTube anywhere? Can't think of it. I ain't gonna stump you like that. No.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to. I don't think it's posted. That's why.
Well, they're gonna have to post it because you need all the promotion and publicity and attention, everything that you can get. You know what I'm saying? Especially in these days and times. It's like you can't just hit a note and think they're gonna run and go crazy. You gotta be on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, this one, that one, TikTok, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And I don't use none of them. So nah, I'm joking. But you gotta get yourself out there more. Do you have any music videos or?
Yes, I just I released my song "Hold On" a month ago, and the video came out about 2 weeks ago, and it's on YouTube. All you have to do is look up Lyric La Vida.
Yes.
And to find me on any social medias, it is Lyric La Vida Official. That's it.
I'm glad you clarified that, because when they gave me your name, I got the lyric, the love, and then it was like a Ida or Rita next to it. So I'm like, what the heck is this? Like,
because they see love, they always separate love.
Right. So I was like, what the heck is this thing right here? I was trying to like, is that right? How do you even pronounce that with the name? But we clarified that.
Yes,
right
Lyric La Vida.
Okay. And the song that you just mentioned, what was the inspiration behind that song? What's the synopsis of the song?
Okay, so basically in the song, the song's called "Hold On." Okay. So it's like basically just like, hold on, just give me a minute. I said that I'm gonna make it. Just, you got to be patient with me, like, but I'm doing what I have to do in order to make it. So it's just like, to say the inspiration was that I had friends, right, and they would just be like, you playing, or they're being discouraging and whatnot, and just like, oh, you're not gonna do it, you're not gonna do that, and just like, hold on, just wait, like, I got it in motion, just hold on.
But sometimes you have to like take it with a grain of salt. Like, those are the same people that be trying to get in your pocket too. Like, how much they paid you for that show? Right. I need a new bag too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it'd be like that. People have higher expectations for you than themselves. Like, what are you even doing with yourself? Right. Nothing. But you upset about my situation?
Right. So it's just like, I just that was for them. Now hold on, this is just the beginning. Like, I'm coming. This is nothing yet. Right.
I mean, we always take the bad out the good. They were so nagging. They inspired you to make a song, okay, and address the nagging. So that's a beautiful thing.
Thank you. And I just like, that's pretty much how I end up making my music most of the time. It's always like, just memories, or sitting back reminiscing, or just thoughts or something, or remind me of things. And it's just like, let me write about it. Like, let me write out how I feel. So
it's better like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you know what you're talking about, and then like the people who's listening, they can literally say, oh, she been through it, she went through it. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to like, oh, okay, she telling somebody else.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I just very humble with it. Like, I just want to share my music with people. Like, that's it. I want them to be able to be like, I can relate. Like, this song right here, like, this is my new favorite song, because I understand what she's talking about. So yes, I hope I could be that for somebody.
All right, now I'm pretty sure like they're watching now. What's your educational background like? Because these people, they want to know everything here. Everything, okay?
Well, I mean, I've been to quite a couple high schools, but I am in my last high school and in my last year, and I will be graduated soon. So
all right, that's better than not doing nothing.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So, even even though it can be discouraging sometimes, you know, I want to get it done. I have so many goals for myself, and that's definitely on the top. That's definitely one of my biggest priorities right now is school and focusing on my career. So I'm gonna just
You'll
keep
get
doing
it.
that.
You'll get it. Don't worry. And for your siblings under you, because remember when your mom said, when you get to high school, just run. You just never look back and just run through.
Right.
Make sure you tell love, you know what I'm saying? And you had experience that. You just do it.
Yeah,
you know
just do. I tell them all the time. I'm always making sure that they do what they got to do. They come home from school, finish your homework before you do anything else, because you want to get through it. It's just do it. Just if you can, as fast as you can. But experience at the same time. Like, you know, treasure it, because I know when I get out of high school, I'm gonna want to go back. I'm gonna be like, you know,
yes, I'm not mad at you. And where can they find your stuff? Because I just want to make sure we touch specific points. You know what I'm saying? And then when I bring you back, then we got the whole time. Yes, okay.
Right.
But where can they find your stuff and find you at right now if they're looking for you?
Okay, so like I said, I have all my social medias are the same. My YouTube, my Instagram, Facebook page, and even Twitter. It's Lyric La Vida Official, and for my music, you have to I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, and all the streaming services. You look up Lyric La Vida, and my songs or anything that I have there will pop up.
Okay, and because I'm gonna bring your mom here. We have to rotate. When I have so many guests, it's just like juggling. You know what I'm saying? But is there anybody that you didn't shout out or acknowledge while you were sitting here? Because you didn't say your siblings' names, and you didn't be like, hey, little brother and sister. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I definitely, again, want to shout out my mom. I want to shout out my grandmother as well. I don't know what I would do without those two ladies. And, Asha, Saya, Malachi, my siblings, I love y'all. And thank you for always supporting me when nobody else has. So,
All right.
Yeah.
A blessing. So, we're going to bring your mother in.
Okay.
And I'm going to need you to tell those people to prepare to come back here, especially the poetress. And I hate to be having this conversation on TV. Sorry, folks, but until we have you here again, you know, which we look forward to. So you gotta make sure you come back. A lot of people I invite back, and it's like,
it'll be a show when I come back.
Okay,
It's a movie.
definitely. We need that music. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to be comfortable when you come back, because once they said they didn't have that music, boy, oh shucks, I thought Hurricane Ida came back right now. But
I just.
thank you again, and we look forward to bringing you back.
Oh, thank you.
Lyric La Vida,
Lyric La
okay?
Vida.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, so we're gonna rotate your mom, man. Come on, Mom. And please do me that favor. Tell them to be prepared, because.
And he just
Oh, come on, because we
okay.
got, yeah.
we
Tell
going
them,
straight
yeah.
to it.
Yes,
All right.
tell them you will hit them back in a couple of minutes,
that
right?
was 5-star.
Oh, okay.
I ain't expect to be here today.
hey, but you're here, and
I'm
that's
here,
what counts. You know what I'm saying? And please let them know who you are, because I know I said I'm bringing Love's mom in, but
La Vida.
Right.
I know she looking at me like, La Vida.
I always think about that Ida.
That love and the separation.
Right.
Can't separate love, man. Y'all gotta stop doing that.
Right. I thought it was a llama Rita or a straw breeder. You know what I'm saying?
Lyric La Vida.
All right. But when I got here, I couldn't tell who was the mom, who was the daughter. So I'm pretty sure they like, that's not her mom right now.
It's me. I birthed her.
Okay. And tell us something about you. Tell us about you.
Ooh, where should I start? Okay, they call me Tasha. Okay. Also, I go by Royalty.
Hey, you're in the right spot.
All right now, you know. So I do.
Queens, Jacks, everything on the show.
That's what I'm talking about, like, you know. And also, like, I do music, like she said. You know, I write music. I rap. I do a lot of voices.
Hey.
Oh, you ain't gonna get me on this one.
No, not like that. I'm just saying, you go too fast for them, they might miss something.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So
Right.
I do music, meaning I write music. You know, I rap. I wish I could sing, but that's where Lil Vita comes in at.
Do you plan to collaborate together?
Oh, we have collaborations.
Oh,
Yeah, we
'cause
did.
I asked her, she's like, yeah.
Well, I guess she's done so much, you know, she's like, you know, we've done stuff in the past. Like a good friend of mine, Hollywood Play, unfortunately, he passed away of gun violence.
Oh,
and
sorry to hear that, my
yes, and it's whew, if it were not for the connections that I made with him, you know, meeting his mom and everything like that, she is brought on a lot of opportunities, you know, even down to the DJ Magic car show, things like that, you know. So since then, it's like it really pushed me to actually move forward. You know, his passing and the things that he was allowing me to do, the platforms that he was going to put me on, you know, the opportunities that he had, and you know, it really just pushed me to like.
That's why they say gone but never forgotten.
Gone but never forgotten.
Sometimes
Exactly.
they live through you. They inspire you. They
Right.
live more, and you know,
Right.
appreciate a lot of stuff more.
That's right. And also, I mean, I'm a woman of many hats, I must say.
Yes.
I must say. I also have a network called the Inspirational Healing Network.
Oh, they need a lot of that with here.
The Inspirational Healing Network. The website is the inspirationalhealingnetwork.net.
Okay.
And there I do a lot of healing services. Like I do tarot, I do oracle, I do coaching, things like that, especially due to the pandemic. I'm very intuitive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw
Also
life
an
insurance,
empath.
so if they need some life insurance, you can look my way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Oh, well, I'm gonna see you after the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
So
can put something together. But these many hats, because we only talked about a couple, so I don't want to miss nothing out or leave anything out, because I didn't even know about the rapping.
right.
I heard poetry. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I've done poetry since I was young. I've always written poetry. That has been my love. And I actually stopped. And when you look at like writing songs, it's like that's basically poetry in motion, you know? So it's like, okay, I've been doing that since I was young. I really loved it. You know, back in high school, I went to Paul Robeson High School.
Oh, I heard of them.
Yeah, it was
I
nice.
went to Easton, but I heard of them.
Okay.
Easton District.
Okay.
Educated dummies.
You-
Every joke in the book they gave.
Wow. Yeah, so when I was at Paul Robeson High School, I was in a special program where we went to World Trade Center at the time. It was Solomon Smith Barney. And I had written a poem about Dr. Martin Luther King, and when that was my first standing ovation.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and I was so proud. My parents got to come, and it was just beautiful. So I've been writing ever since. That encouraged me, like, you know, I could actually do this,
Right.
you know?
Right. It's not as hard as you think, and that's
Right.
what stops a lot of people from becoming who they need to become, that person, because they're scared that fear is there. You know what I'm saying? Even with the industry, a lot of people can make it to the door, but then when you try to pull them in, they got
Like, hold up, wait.
They
Like,
ain't ready
hold
yet.
on,
Right.
wait.
I gotta get my hair done. I gotta do this.
Right.
I need this. So,
Striving for the perfection, you know.
Right.
I had to learn that too.
right. And then you do all of that, and they be like, no. We looking for a redhead. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, it's deep. It's quite the journey. And I mean, I would say since the pandemic, that's when I actually started IHN, the Inspirational Healing Network. Like, God inspired me to do it. It was like, okay, look, this is your path. I didn't even know what I was doing at the time. I just got led to it. So sometimes you have to follow your calling.
Yeah, you do.
You know, like you have to like pay attention and be like, okay, why am I being led here? Stop asking so many questions.
People just get stuck on themselves.
Yes.
And what they're going through. And they don't see nothing else around them. you know?
Right,
That's what I
right.
was explaining to your daughter. That's a good quality.
Yes.
You have to know your atmosphere. This is what I tell everybody. Okay, how can you be in an atmosphere anywhere and don't know what's going on around you?
Right. You have to learn how to be that in tune with yourself to know how to feel. Okay, I'm gonna feel this out. It don't feel good here. I'm about to be out. You know, like you have to know that within yourself.
Somebody could be having a bad day. Like the people that come knock on your window, okay, they tell you don't even look at them, because if you even give them eye contact, they could just jump all around, but don't never look at them, because once you give them eye contact, it could be a confrontation between you. You know what I'm saying?
That's so true.
You have to be aware of these things. The inspirational part is just outstanding, because we need a whole lot of that in this world today.
Yes.
You know? The stuff I just watched on the news with Haiti and all of this other stuff going on, right?
And it's like, due to everything that's happening in the world, it's like you don't even know who you are anymore. Right. Like if you was lost before, you're definitely lost now. Right. You know, and then unfortunately, with what's going on, you know, it's like people are dropping, like we talked earlier, people are dropping like flies. So imagine that's somebody's mom, that's somebody's dad, that's somebody's confidant.
There's like 15,000 of them. So it's reminding a lot of people of slavery time and back in the days.
Oh, yes.
Then. So, you know, it's bringing those flashbacks. And they already had a hard time in their country. So for them to make it this far over here, and you got people on horsebacks whooping and like, where are we at?
Modern day slavery.
Right. Where are we at with that? So
don't have rights the same anymore. They just do it in a slick way.
It's not even too slick. It's they're using the COVID, to bring back all of that racial stuff. Right. And the segregation. Right. And only white coloreds only and whites only. Now it's the mask only and no mask.
Right.
It's the same exact thing. Right. And human beings don't need that. Right. Human beings are spongy. So when they start sponging like that, then people start getting in their feelings, tensions start going up, and a whole bunch of stuff.
And it's deep, because a lot of time we have to realize that even with that, it's all within you on how you feel, because they're using fear. Right. You know, and fear actually brings down your immune system. So if we're all scared, then naturally it's gonna happen. We attract it to ourselves. So that's why we have to change our mind state, you know?
We do.
Yes, definitely. Think positive, you know, and that's what the Inspirational Healing Network is for. You know, if you need somebody to talk to, you know, you need certain services, now we're gonna add job to the platform and bring the insurance, because it's needed now.
All right.
We struggling.
We can work that out. Yeah.
Yes.
And definitely, I'm tired of GoFundMe and Facebook donate and too much of that right there.
Too much.
So it was very nice and interesting talking with you.
Thank you.
I see some more guests came back here.
Yes.
But these is my closers. How did my closers get over here right now?
Might be a sign now. I don't know.
It's 2021.
I don't know. You don't know what to expect now.
Right. Those are my closers. So I'm like, what are they
Is it over?
I want to bring the poet in, but when can we bring you back? Because I got to really sit and talk more with you. I know I promised you're doing an hour when she come back. But make sure you're there too. I don't know.
I'll be here.
Okay, or I might just have to tell you, leave your daughter home, come and get your own show.
Right.
But I know you will be here when she come, and we definitely will chat it up more.
Yes.
Hopefully I'll be on the platform. And then
right. We got time now. Right. Come back with new stuff.
Yes. They always look forward to that. My guest is very spoiled. So,
is that right?
Yes, they want the best of everything, and believe me, when we look at the screen, your daughter set it off, and now you came, they're going to be very satisfied, don't worry. And you have very interesting stories, very inspiring, and like I said, I look forward to bringing you back. So.
Yes, and they deserve the best.
Yes.
That's why you provide the best.
That's right. Royalty, let them know.
Let them know. Look at the shirt, y'all. Look at the shirt. You already know. Yes, thanks for having us.
Yes. So until next time.
Yes.
We will see you. Okay.
Thank you.
Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? All right. All right now. I know it's the last day of the summer, but all right now. Please introduce yourself, because you should have been earlier when I was sweating. I guess I would have freaking passed out.
My name is Kel
Uh-oh.
aka Miss Snackle.
Miss Snackle. Right now. And please let my viewers know a little bit about you.
I do a lot.
Yes.
I have ADD, so I started choosing one career. I chose.
Oh, guess what? I think I got it too. So don't feel bad.
So you get it.
Yes.
I'm a fashion designer.
Oh.
I have a label called Vintage Expressive.
Hey.
I'm an aspiring actress. I'm actually up for 2 awards. Ill Thinkers Award and the Independent Actress Award.
Okay.
I helped my friend 5-star do some hosting things, so I got nominated.
Right.
I make dollhouses.
Hey. How could they find you? Where could they find you at?
Kells_mini mansion _dollhouse.
All right.
So that's one thing. And vintage_species is my fashion.
And did you design this today?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. But they did a great job. Now.
Thank you. Do you like my outfit?
Yes, they
Thank
did a
you
great
very
job.
much.
And they don't even see the whole effect. They're not getting it.
Oh, I'm
yet.
into my steampunk. So these are my
Yes.
little steampunk
Yes.
shades.
All right.
And also I have a 420 friendly Airbnb.
Oh.
I throw a lot of parties there. You should come to one.
Yes, please. Put me on your mailing list. Before you leave, I'll give you my information.
You will definitely be VIP. We have a stripper pole
Oh, okay.
inside the B&B, you know.
But I don't
so.
strip, so. Just joking.
You sure? Because I got dollars. And I also do drinks. So I have
Bartending.
Yes, it's a 420. I call it smoking shots.
Oh, is it infused in the liquor too?
Sometimes not, but it's friendly. So sometimes, yeah. And I have like this dry ice, and the drink smokes, and then the drill drinks is what's in a fuse. So sometimes I use that.
Okay.
And it's fun to have a lot of fun
It
and make
sure
money.
It is.
the same
That's
time.
the funnest part right there. Cha-ching, cha-ching,
Okay,
cha-ching. You know what
okay.
I'm saying? And it make you even happier knowing you're making money.
Well, can I give you a compliment?
what's
I'm
that?
loving this shirt.
Thank you.
I like
This
it
for
a
the
lot.
royalty. More royalty came, so I gotta represent. You know that?
And thank you so much for having me.
Yes. Okay.
Did you have any questions for me?
No, I asked you where could they find you at. That's
Yes.
most important.
So
because-
my Instagram is McSnackle. So Mick and then Snackle.
Yeah.
So that's
You're gonna have to work that out. right
work
there,
that
you know.
out. And I gave them the fashion. That's what's important to me.
And
Look that
we
up.
left out one thing, because you're the actress too, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well, where have you performed? Where can we find you at?
Well, I support my people, so I've been in things I've been asked to be in. So far I've been in things like the Brooklyn Way, and then my friend over here had a short film that I was in. Can you give us the name of the short film? Pong.
I ain't make it. Look at that.
It's fine.
Yes.
I was honored to be in there. I think I was in 2 scenes.
Yo, John gonna be one of the stars.
Look at that. Go get the contract. Bring me everything over here.
You want to
okay?
see it? You want to see the contract?
I'm gonna have to pull this for court right here. Bring me everything right now, okay? Because I didn't make part 1, so part 2.
You gonna be in there?
He's gonna be getting. He's gonna be starting over.
Yes, all right.
I love it. But I actually have been doing this for a long time. I was in the Brooklyn Youth Chorus when I was young. I used to sing. I was singing.
And that's kind of old school because these kids don't know nothing about. They need that. They need to bring that back, actually.
Yeah, just wholesome things to do after school. So that
And
they
discipline. They have
Yeah,
no
we were
discipline.
very disciplined. We didn't, we
Right.
come from the era where you get backslapped and questions later. But, these kids don't know that because they'll be quick to call the cops on you.
No,
So
not
we
only
can't-
that, they argue with old people and attack the
No
old
respect.
people, right? Like, those are the wrong ones to mess with.
No respect. But, we honor our elders.
You have to.
And, I think all of the strong black women that paved the way for me.
Okay. Look, you're paving the way yourself, so.
I hope so.
No,
In
you
any
are.
way I can help my next, sister, brother, anybody, I will.
You are. You are. You're doing it.
Thank you, love.
Doing it, queen. You know what about that right there?
And I hope I get a hug before I leave.
Oh, you definitely will.
Okay.
You know. We just rotating people so much. I don't want.
I know I can't be here for long, but it was great.
No, you ain't gotta leave yet. Don't worry.
Okay, I gotta go yet. I gotta get that yet.
This ain't that Martin. This ain't Martin. Sure. We ain't gonna kick you. We ain't gonna kick you out right now. But,
Okay, that's awesome.
Because those are just my closers, so they're just gonna perform.
Okay, well, I'm excited to see them perform.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I heard they were pretty good.
Oh yes. They are very good, and they're not like the traditional rosters that you hear. They just talk about conscious music. No, they're very deep, and they're very, I don't know if I could say unstructured, because it's not that same structure that you hear in a regular reggae tune.
I love reggae.
Yes.
Actually, shout out to one of the besties. Her name is Scorpion. Okay. She is also a reggae artist, and she's awesome.
Shout out to my bro and his podcast.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Oh, shout out to Sosa.
Yes. I heard
and shout out to you for drinking this juice behind you. I love those things.
Yes, I need my smoothies. Yeah. I just had a birthday on Sunday, so.
Oh, happy belated.
Thank you.
Are you 25? 29?
I was 23 for the third time, but you said 25, I'm going with that.
Okay,
right,
well, you know.
29, that's too old for me right there. I'm just turning legal.
Well, I got to tell you, kiwi is really good, but I love the mango flavored.
Oh, yes?
The mango is so
it's
good.
It's just that I'm stuck on the green smoothie. So I tried the blue one, and I was like, And then the carrot juice, I was like, wow, I'll make my own. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Too much sugar.
Yeah, it was
and I think I
sweet.
tried the pomegranate, and I was like, too bitter. And this is the only one that was like just right for me.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I had the mango when I had a cold. Gone because of all of the vitamin C.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you know about the health and wellness, natural health and wellness. Okay, something we didn't speak about. Also, the poetry. I didn't get you all the way over here and won't get no poetry out of you.
Well, you know, I'm not a poet.
No?
No, I mean, I know how to act like one.
Oh, okay. No, we go put you on the spot. Okay.
I mean, I know how to pretend,
right.
But I don't,
right.
you know, I don't really spit poetry, but I do have a very large respect for the poet community because it takes a lot to get up and perform in front of strangers and share your talent every night or, you know, so I do respect that definitely. But, you know, I don't really do that.
No,
I mean,
but you do enough. You do, and
you.
I can't say enough. Okay, you do a lot and a great deal.
I try very hard
because it's never enough. You're too creative, too spontaneous.
Well, you should come by the luxury Airbnb and we cook dinner as well.
Oh yeah, where's that? In Brooklyn?
It's in Brooklyn.
Yeah, just give me the address. What part of Brooklyn is in?
It's in Bed-Stuy.
Okay, I'm from Bed-Stuy.
See? Ow. So you already know. Do or die. So I know we have a few vegan options.
Okay.
And we have a few pescatarian options. Okay. You know? So
and how did you start doing that right there?
Well, I actually one of my jobs was at the Plaza Hotel.
Okay.
And I used to answer the phone and do a lot of stuff. And I realized what I felt they were doing wrong. So when Airbnb became an app and an option, it became a rather large and lucrative business for me. And I encourage anybody that can to do it. That feels safe enough to do it, I think they should. Because it's just the big bucks for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and make sure like the stuff is up to par. Because I've seen some Airbnbs that was
very janky. Very janky. Right. You know, and that's not what you want to do because you want to start off good, get good ratings.
Right.
But
people take pictures. Like,
I figured, you know, it would be easier if I decided to introduce, because, you know, marijuana's legal.
Now, thank God. Yes.
Ooh. So I make it, you know, friendly for friends, and I infuse the dinner. You know, and I make sure that whatever it is that I feed them, I would love to eat at a restaurant.
Is it a certain amount of days you got to book, or they can book one day?
No, a certain amount of days.
Okay.
So
how many days?
3-night minimum.
Oh.
3-night minimum.
All right now.
Yeah.
So when I leave there, I'm going to be,
You feel good.
I'll be at cloud 19, right?
You feel real good.
Skip over cloud 9, just go straight to 19.
I've made some good friends about it, and I'm going to tell you, I got one crazy story.
I was going to ask you about that, yes.
It was a young lady. She was visiting from Hawaii.
Okay.
Okay. and she's a big Black Lives Matter advocate.
Oh.
So when she got there, she had this rally with her friends who are all Caucasian, but they're all for the cause. And it was about 4 of them. So she calls me. I tell her, don't hit my phone after 10 p.m. Don't hit my phone after 10 p.m.
You heard that?
Okay?
All right.
So I'm sleep off hours. So she said, no problem. I would never disrespect you. She
Right.
bought, food for me. That's Hawaiian custom. Very respectful. So when she called me at midnight, I knew something was wrong.
Right.
I hear somebody moaning, but I'm thinking it's people upstairs having sex, honestly.
Right.
So I'm just like, oh, well, minding my business. I'll go back to sleep. So she calls me again, maybe 2 minutes later. She's like, please, can you come outside? There's someone intoxicated inside of your doorway.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, oh, man. So I go outside. She's like, yeah, I didn't want to call the cops. I was like, I appreciate that.
Oh, she didn't know the person?
No, I didn't know the person. I'm like, who the F is this? So I come outside and, you don't know who it is. I'm a young woman. I live by myself. This is also a young woman, so you have to protect yourself. I come outside with the machete.
Especially these days in time.
Hello.
You see, this is crazy. You
And
can't
I'm
just
not
say,
about
"Pull your
getting sex
mask up."
trafficked. Right. So I come outside with the machete, and it's a crackhead. The crackhead is about 20-something. It's a young girl. So I'm like, look, you got 10 seconds to get off my front porch before I use my shit. She's like, got it. She scoops up. She went from like moaning and all of that.
Got sober real quick.
Immediately almost, like she
Because
was.
you probably seen the white people and thought about robbing
She was
them.
blocking my doorway on purpose.
She wanted to rob them.
She was trying,
Yeah.
but not tonight.
Right.
Okay, you gonna have to
Catch
trust
them at the
me.
airport. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Not tonight, sis.
Right.
So the moral of the story is she ended up leaving me an amazing review. She said I saved the day. And it was kind of insane that it was 5 of them. And it's she was a little girl, like a young girl, right?
Right.
But they knew they couldn't put hands on her. They knew they couldn't call the cops.
Right.
So for that, I'm very grateful. So it turned into
Safer situation than
yes.
it could
I
have
didn't have to cut nobody.
All right.
Ain't
now.
that good?
So, back to your fashions.
Oh, tell
Where
me.
can they find the clothing? Do you have fashion shows? What's
Yes,
the
I
fashion
do.
line?
Well, my fashion line is called Vintage Expishi. On Instagram is vintage_species, XIPISHI. And it's really, what it means is hippie.
And is it female only? Or
It's both. And
unisex?
it's both. And I
Okay.
specialize in furs and skins
Hey,
and leathers.
hey.
Okay. So when you get it, I want you to feel luxurious. I want you to feel sexy, all that good stuff.
Right, and I mean, you should. You actually should. Some people,
Right.
they don't experience that because they so tightwad that,
Yeah, and you shouldn't be like that.
they don't be themselves.
Life is
basically.
good because we're still here.
And it's too short. These people dropping like flies.
It's kind of insane. We were just talking about the Friday thing. Like 10 actors and actresses died
Right.
from Friday. And I'm like, wow, the movie that we were obsessed with, and I can't even see it really again and it be the same because all of these people have passed away.
So,
Yes.
okay, back to the fashion. Where can they catch a fashion show, or where can they even find your line at? Because I'm pretty sure you got some beautiful outfits.
Yeah, well, currently I'm solely on Instagram and Facebook and word of mouth. And a part of that is I kind of take my time.
Right.
So, and I do everything by hand. I do it. So,
okay.
It takes a while and I dye the furs myself. I do everything myself.
And what kind of fur is it? Is it the PETA fur, where the PETA gonna be waiting for?
Oh yeah. They be trying to
Oh.
set it on me, and I'm with the action. So please don't ever come up on me with paint, cause it'll be bad, But for the most part, I do minks, fox. I've
The
done.
finer things. Every time I just think about it, it's just the touch, the feel.
It feels amazing, and it's cold in New York, so I don't like being cold. And when I have a fur on, I feel very warm and good about it. So that's that. And a lot of my family is Native American, and they feel a completely different way about eating the animal, praying over the animal, and then wearing the animal. Like it's disrespectful to throw it away after you eat it and discard
definitely.
it. So that's the attitude that I have. So
That's
I
where I
understand.
get my pack rat part from.
You know what I
From a
mean?
Native American, because they don't want to throw away nothing.
No.
Everything could be used.
And I think that's a great way
it is.
to live. If you're going to eat meat, then you should utilize the whole animal,
Or well, anything, you need to get all the value of it.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know, a lot of people just, like my kids, they ask me why I don't throw certain stuff away. I say because it comes back in style. If they make it in a cheaper material or a cheaper version of it, you know what I'm saying? And then they charge way more. So why should I do that when I can just pull it back out when it comes back in style?
If I knew what I know now in the 90s, I wouldn't have thrown anything away.
8-ball jacket is nothing, right? Okay.
I don't think about it. Like, so I get sick in the stomach thinking about some of the stuff I chucked. Yeah. Like, I could have just kept some of that stuff, you know, because they're not making it right this time around. Right. They're not making it right this time around.
It's a cheaper version. It's
not the same.
Even when it comes to, like, the Timberland boots for guys, you really have to pay attention to what you buy because they have the regular gum bottom, and then they have this environmental safe bottom that they put there just to sell it for cheaper, but that rubs off faster.
Exactly, and then you bust your ass in the snow, rain, sleet, hail, and you kind of, that was the whole reason why we were buying Timberland boots in the first place. I haven't even seen a Gore-Tex I thought was cute in a long time because they want to skim on the fabric. But that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do furs and skins and leathers, because why do we have to stop wearing things that are quality?
Right, especially our people.
You know?
Period. Okay.
They make things like almost so expensive that you can't, and you don't even want to buy it. And then you're cold.
And it's not for us.
And it's
Truth be told, it's not for us. We have our own diets. We have our own everything. Okay. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. Okay?
Nah.
There's no need to. You're killing yourself, basically.
Nah.
Killing yourself. You know?
There was a meme that I absolutely loved. It was 3 white Barbie dolls, all blonde, blue eyes, you know, pink lipstick, kind of similar looking.
Right.
And they were saying, you can't sit with us. And then there was 3 different black Barbie dolls, completely different looking, different skin tones. One had an afro, one had dreads, one had, long silk hair. Right. And they said, we don't want to.
All right now.
And it was one of those things, like, at the end of the day, I worked at the Bergdorf Goodmans, I worked at the Plaza, and they reminded me every day that I was black and I was less than them. And I had to remind them every day, that's your fucking opinion.
All right now.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that has nothing to do with what I think in my heart. And it shouldn't have anything to do with anybody else thinks. I don't think that way of you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So you shouldn't be thinking that way of me. Excuse my language. Is that okay?
No, they say shit's creep all the time, so I don't think it's that bad. You know what I'm saying? So, we don't talk French here.
Okay, sorry.
We'll let you pass with that one.
Okay, but that's how strongly I feel about that. You shouldn't have people tell you that you should fit in their idea of what you should be or look like. Never.
You can't conform to what society.
It's ridiculous to even try. These girls are killing themselves getting stuff done because of, of what? Of what?
To keep on with the norm, that's not really the norm. Nobody body's like that. You know what I'm saying? So to make yourself into that right there, you deserve whatever consequences or whatever follows behind that right there, basically.
Yeah, I just think that it's not their fault necessarily because they're being told they're not good enough every day, all day. Right. You just have to have in your heart that, yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. And sometimes it's hard if somebody isn't affirming that for you, Right. And I know for me, I put all of my attention into my businesses, but for some people, they put their attention into their man or their family, and that's just as important.
Or drugs. Or drinking, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Yes, okay. We don't want to leave them out neither. But
I heart Mary Jane, so I can't talk bad about that one. But, the other stuff, like the booger sugar and stuff, that's too strong for my taste, but no judgment.
Right, but it gets out there some kind of way, and people get hooked on it some kind of way, and those are the people who suffer at the end of the day, basically.
And now they got all types of craze. You heard of Flocka?
I've heard of that.
Bath salts?
Heard of that one too, biting people's face off.
It's legit turning people into zombies.
The crazy one is the fentanyl. I don't know if people know about that, but
it's killing people.
Right, you can't even touch it. It's so dangerous, and they want to put it in everything now. So whatever you indulge in, just watch it.
Be careful.
It might have it in it.
Did you hear of the 10 comedians that died because they all did the same cocaine laced?
Fentanyl, yep.
and
they probably was just standing next to each other and didn't even get a chance to do it. The person just touched them, and
then that's crazy.
Yes.
And there's people doing this like, I want to go get fentanyl. Like, I'm going to the spot.
We live in that world where it's like, the worse it is, the more they want.
How do you do that? How do you say, yo, Barbara died? Off of what? Fentanyl. Oh, I got to get that. Like, how does that become a conversation? Right. But that's how deep the pain is these days. People just want to end it, like, or at least play with the thought of it. You know?
They're just searching for something that they can go. I see people say, I'll stab myself for likes. Like, who does that stuff? You know what I'm saying?
No. Right. People, did you hear of the guy doing rituals live, for likes?
No.
Homeboy is summoning things.
Oh, they were showing it?
He had like I saw it on TikTok, and I'm like splashing myself. I'm praying. I'm like crying. Like, I don't accept this negativity.
We need the Holy Ghost.
We need the Holy Ghost. I don't want it. But it's one of those things, like, he's doing this for fun, and it's like old school people in the game. Like, don't do that. What is you doing?
Yeah.
It's not gonna. It's like I don't know if it's what I'm saying. The detriment people will go to for likes and attention is kind of scary at this point.
It is, but I want you to hold that thought and just, yes.
It's time to go.
It is. I don't want you to go, but
Okay. Well, once again, my IG is McSnackle at MCSNACKKLE.
Yes.
McSnackle. And my Instagram for my fashion is vintage_species.
Yes.
And thank you for having me.
And,
I'm looking forward to the performances.
Yes, they're coming. And hopefully I will get...
I would love to put you in something like just Emperor-esque. Okay?
Yes. Yes, hook me up,
Okay.
So until then... Look, we're going to take our hug, right?
Yep, we'll take it.
No, just hold it. They'll call... Yes. Don't go too far now. Don't go too far now.
Killing.
Yes.
Dreddz.
That's right. We missing a
All
mic.
the maids in the ends. You know the
We
rules.
missing a mic right now.
Killing. SINY.
I know, but they got...
Oh, you're gonna chop it and edit?
He's gonna bring you a mic. So, what's going on, my brothers?
I'm here, man. Give thanks for life with love, health, with strength. You know the rules.
Yes,
You see me when you know you're a Jew.
Yes, well, I need
me?
some of that right there, because I really feel, what the heck is going on here? We'll get into that later. Because I heard a whole bunch of commotion, the motion in the ocean.
Look. Grab the cord.
Yeah, come. What do you want, my engineer to come in front of the camera? Let's go, man. Let's go, my
You know the rules. You know we got to move. Got to move.
Yes, Karasta Music Records.
Live that SINY. You know it's Roggies, you know it's a manifest Karasta music in the place.
What we offer them?
You know we got to move. Got to move the right way. Yeah, go that tittle. While we move the right way. Yeah, whether you're east, west, or down south. Some people still have all our wood. Now play deaf when we are call out. Need your help, so no stall our wood. Unity, strength, it's free, still we can't get it. We are gonna need each other, some can't catch it. Instead of cleanse, some rather feel filthy. Then say them need more clarity. Them not see murder everywhere, so much I rip, so much I tear. Don't no say some no care, and that no mean say that it's fair. Some with thing you're done with fair, some a compete for chair. I beg you don't know wait till your character get ensnared. We realize confusion gets so much, it's like them legalizing. Some people love the folly, so them advertising. Some people get popped down, some get strapped down, and some got suicide. You know we got to move, got to move, got to move. Yeah, move the right way. Yeah, go that attitude, go that attitude, go that attitude. While we move the right way.
Rocky's the right say, hey, get into the groove, get into the
ready.
Now you big one too, that the heartbeat ready.
Ready.
Moving in one accord with heart that is Lord. Rastafari's offer different sort. Remember atom center is neutral and natural charge. And the outer is the matter and that don't get caught. Order of nature show how life fits together. Blood thicker than water, your spirit is much deeper. Nagus and Nagas, I Selassie said to be a leader. After control, bodily urge and flesh desire. Gotta know the ingredients that life require. Gotta stay on life journey, we can't retire. Love mother, love father, love sister, love brother. Love sons and love daughters, love nature, ancestors. Love life.
You know we got to move, we got to move, we got to move. Got to move the right way. Yeah, go that attitude, go that attitude, go that attitude. Yeah, move the right way. You know we got to move, got to move, got to move. Yeah, move the right way. Yeah, go that attitude, go that attitude, go that attitude. While we move the right way. You know, Dreddz, big up yourself on the ends. Kenny, big up yourself plenty and many. You know it's LiveThatSINY. Tell the pagans don't even try. Hey, Valley for a second, do say. What you say?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, kill him. Hold on, no. We're dealing with a different subject, no. We say cookie cups, but no, we're going to say something different.
Yeah?
Yeah, next track.
Is a party?
It's a party in here, but it's kind of a gangster party, but not an ignorant gangster party. You know what I'm saying, Dreddz? Intelligent hoodlum party. What kind of party?
NY.
Yes, sir. Dreddz. Forward the Black Panther party. Remember? Bobby Huey.
Yeah.
Bobby Huey. Forward the Black Panther party. Run up a Klansman with gun in hand and shoot him like a movie.
Yeah.
Shoot him like a movie. Hey, yo, cuz, yo, blood. We need them guns, not to shoot us.
No.
Shoot crooked cops. Them the real ops. Run up at them with AR and Glocks. La Peter said, we're stepping in hard. We're firing shots. I'm a real rebel. Lock on a rebel. Harry Tubman with shotgun. Let's take a trip. To the railroad underground, now that sound. Your creep is cousin, blood is bro. Same family, yo. Fatherless children of the Black Panther Party. Gangsters in the goose and I got Sagamawi. Kadamawi, Haile Selassie. Conquering Lion, Mawa Ambessa. Forward the Black Panther Party. They press so do the study Malcolm Garvey and Huey. Study Malcolm Garvey and Huey. So Black Panther Party. Run up a Klansman with gun in hand and shoot him like a movie. Shoot him like a movie. Hey, hey. It's a gangster party up in there, yeah. Black Panther up in there, yeah. It's a gangster party up in there. Boom, 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 boom. Shanghai up in there. Gangster party in here.
SINY.
Real warrior party in here. Oh, yeah, yeah. Forward the Black Panther party. They press so do the study Malcolm Garvey and Huey. Study Malcolm Garvey and Huey. Forward the Black Panther party. Run up a Klansman with gun in hand and shoot him like a movie. Roggy shoot him like a movie. Hey, yo, cuz, yo, blood.
What up?
We need these guns, not to shoot us. No. Shoot crooked cops. Them the real ops. Run up and down with their AR and Glocks. La Peter said, stepping in hot, 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 firing shots. I'm a real rebel, lock on a rebel. Harry Tubman with shotgun. Let's take a trip to the railroad underground. How that sound? Put his cousin, blood is bro. Same family, yo. Fatherless children of the Black Panther Party. Gangsters and the goose and the guys of Gamawi. Kadamawi, Haile Selassie. Conquering Lion, what on Bessa. Forward the Black Panther Party. The president, they study Malcolm Garvey and you. Study Malcolm Garvey and you. Forward the Black Panther Party. Judges run up on him and shoot him like a movie. Hey, shoot him like a movie.
I thought you doing the
It's a gangster party up in it. Black Panthers up in it. Yeah, it's a shooters party up in it. We warriors up in it. Dreddz.
You know it's Carasta music, wise
Yes,
up and
yeah.
use it. SINY, live back, you
Raggies.
know the rules. Kenny, big up yourself, many and plenty.
Memphis
to all the
Cados.
guests that was here earlier, we love you. I know you love us
Much
too.
love.
Dreddz.